Welcome back to more 7 Days to Die with Charlie chewing noises in the background. Because got to keep her occupied somehow. It's, if I get my HUD back up, day 27, which means I am probably going to get to do the Horde Night during this stream. In fact, I am definitely going to. The reason I said probably was because I was thinking about playing Dune with Capac after this, but I will definitely have time to get through the Horde Night. I was just thinking about what I need to do to prep for the Horde Night, because what I'd like to do is do some of my prep now, then go do some building on my new base, and then come back to do more prep on it later, with the hope that I can get a lot of the slow stuff done now. So the things like making a whole bunch of arrows, that's probably too many. Maybe we'll make 600. 10 minutes. So I was thinking what I'd try and do is prep enough for ammo to get ammo during the Horde Night, and then prep for the spikes, and then go off and do my building, because those are the two things I need for this base. Everything else is kind of done. Yeah, I've got 870 arrow shafts. One of the nights between the streams, I built those because I was like, I'm going to need those. In fact, we've got a couple of crossbows. I kind of want to make a mix of crossbows and... Oh wait, no, I'm not going to make that just yet. I want a mix of bolts and arrows, which is going to make it extra tricky for me to remember what I'm up to. What I wanted to do right now was make the blacksmith's forge. And I have put the ingredients for that somewhere. Where did I put it? Backpack? No. Garbage? There we go. Ingredients for blacksmith's forge. So if we go quest, craft a blacksmith forge, toggle active. I just need 5 duct tape. Wait, gather 35 leather. Why do I need 35 leather? Oh, it wants... Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that's bad. So apparently it wants me to have the ingredients for the bellows and the forge at once. Oh wait, I've got leather here. Phew. Okay. It's all good. I can relax. We got glue, so I can make the duct tape. So apparently I have to have the ingredients for both at the same time. That's fine, that's fine. I thought I was going to be short of leather again when I'd been so organized. I was like, yeah, I can do this. I've got this. I'm sweet. Because I was just looking at the ingredients for the forge. Right, so let's craft the forge. I also realized that I could actually make a... whatchamacallit? I could make a cement mixer. So I could start making concrete. Now I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. The reason I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not is because I don't know whether collecting the materials for cobble is going to get me the wall quicker, or if collecting the materials for concrete is going to get me the walls quicker. My feeling is it's probably cobble. So I may stick to collecting the clay and stone. Charlie, you were making a lot of noise. How many times do you have to spin around, dog? There we go. And she's down. Oy. Oh, no, she's back up again. I was also remembering that I didn't spend my 2 skill points last time. I wrote down in my special Remember Stuff Discord what sort of skills I was thinking of spending those points on. I couldn't remember which 2 I was tossing up between last week. I remember there were 2 that I was debating between, but I don't remember what they were. I think I had contemplated getting the skill for iron axes, but I'd also considered waiting to get the skill for making the iron picks, which is mining tool crafting, versus construction tool crafting, which gives me the iron axe. But also, there was another single skill. What was it? Oh, light armor. That was the other one. Light armor so I can make leather armor, because now that I can make glue a bit more cheaply, I can make a bit more of it. I might be able to actually put together a full suit of leather armor at fairly high quality, because my construction tool skill is quite high. I'm not sure. I think those were the things I was sort of debating between last week, but I'm not 100% confident. The reason I'm going straight out to do the wood collection now is because I need this to be processed into timber on the table saw so that I can use this timber to make spikes. So I need to collect as much of it now, get it processing, that way it'll be ready for me tomorrow to place down and get ready for the horde. I'm not sure, based on what I experienced last Horde Night, whether I'm in a position yet to take advantage of things like barbed wire. I feel like barbed wire is more useful when you can really put out the, like, if you've got rifles and the like. So if you've got rifles, then you can use them to take down a few zombies while they're on the barbed wire before it breaks, whereas I think with just a crossbow and a regular bow, I'm probably going to struggle on that front. That's my guess, anyway. Good morning, everybody. I decided to start a little bit early because I'm going to be playing Dune with Capac after this, and I wanted to make sure I got through the Horde Night in time. So I didn't want to miss out on finishing the Horde Night. Because it would be awkward if I had to stop in the middle. Of course, the flip side of all this stuff that I'm talking about with skills is, what do I do about oh, those spikes. Is what do I do about the skills that give me extra stamina and things like that, and whether they're more useful. So those cost 10 wood, 1 fiber cordage. $20 wood, 2 fiber cordage. Excellent. Let's make some more fiber cordage. Oh wait, I need to keep some of that. Yeah. Alright. Make the timber. Robert, no. The final Ark stream will be on the 22nd of July. That Friday. That is when we will play Ark on the server for the last time. I unfortunately didn't end up really having a time slot where I could play Ark during the week in the past week. So I'm not sure whether I'll get a chance to do a build stream or not. Yeah, with Capac very much not enjoying Ark, it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to continue playing it. Yeah, Zatron, things like using ships for various tasks like that in Survival Impossible have been things I didn't do because of the power cost. Which, given my recent running out of power, might have been a good idea. So yeah. I'm not sure that building something that flies when I'm short on power is my right move, because it means that I end up in something like Survival Impossible, running out of power and then creating a whole lot of other issues for myself. Oh, I did one too few cottage. Okay, got our axe. How much wood am I actually going to end up with here? 3,450. Okay, that's plenty. What should I do? I'll go out and plant these. Oops. I'll go out and plant these pine cones, and then I'm going to come back. I'll grab the timber that's there, just so that it doesn't overfill. Oh, go down the ladder, not up the ladder. And then I can head off to the new base with some materials to go build some stuff. Haven't decided what to do with the Friday stream time slot at this stage. Maybe I shouldn't plant 180-ish pine trees here, since probably going to want to have a tree farm at the new base, not here. Hydrogen's the same problem, Zatron. It's kind of the intention of Survival Impossible is that everything's in a bit tight supply. I like the idea of having a little drone that goes with me and lights up the place, but it's just something I don't have the materials and supplies to do. To be honest, that'll probably do. I haven't needed a massive tree farm at any point yet. That's probably all I need to plant. And the more I plant, the more laggy it gets anyway. Oh, headshot. Decapitation. Oh, and she got my bolt too. Let's grab that. Wait for it to get down to 3,000, because it should fit 3,000 there. I don't think it matters if it overfills. I think it just gives a really horrible sound when I open up the crafting device. Alrighty, get rid of those. And I need to bring with me the cobblestone cubes, the flagstone cubes that I've made, the wood cubes, the wood frames, and all this cobblestone. And I might bring these trash bag storages just to pop a few things in, so I've got somewhere to put stuff as a temporary thing while I'm over there. That should be good. Okay. I'm still direct. Oh. That was the other thing I wanted to do. gonna go to the trader and sell a bunch of stuff. Let's bring some bacon with me for food. And let's bring some water with me, some tea with me for drink. Yeah, wood is fuel for the table saw is a bit weird. I think it's just a necessary oddity for the way that fuel is done in the game. But, whatever. So, to sell. Get rid of that. Bring that money, because I want to buy some stuff. I got this full set of padded armor. From one of those crates. I can sell the recog. Just trying to think of things that I haven't already sold to the trader that might actually sell, rather than ending up carrying a bunch of stuff that she won't buy. Although I suppose I've still got, I do have the trader over in the desert town that I can sell stuff to as well. So yeah, I processed a whole bunch of the white meat into bacon, I cooked the bacon, I cooked my eggs, and I've made as many bacon and eggs as I can make. Bacon and eggs are not good food, as it turns out. They used to be my go-to in Ravenhearst, but not so much. The wellness benefit of it is only 1 point, compared to the omelettes, which are also 1 point. But the omelettes take less ingredients. The omelettes provide a little bit less filling, like food, but not by much. I'm almost better having omelettes and bacon. As in the two separate foods. Yeah, that will mean that I lose a bit of thirst with each time I eat any bacon, but it's kind of, weirdly it seems to be that way. I was also looking at glue. I need to find myself some super corn. If I can grow it, because super corn can be used in place of bone to make glue, and I think that's going to be my only way of getting a really good supply of glue in the long term. I have no idea where you find super corn.
You again. I'm starting to think you like
I still don't understand how
Jen.
wood is fuel for the table saw. It's like the garbage disposal in the Flintstones. Yep. May I see your inventory? I really don't like that I'm holding this crossbow pointed at her. It's making me nervous that something's going to accidentally happen and I'm going to shoot her. Oh. Well, that's all I was able to sell. And that. Alright. What she got book-wise? Could buy an iron crossbow. That might be worth buying. To have another one. Wouldn't mind a baseball bat instead of this thing. But I don't think either of them are really worth my money at the moment. The Sprains and Strains schematic is okay, but it's not particularly useful. The Fireman's Almanac I will buy. That looks like all that's worth buying. Okay.
I hope you get feeling better.
Craft the Fireman's Axe modification. Deal 25% more damage to blocks, but 25 less to enemies. Okay. She has a stove? Old working stove. Yeah, I should buy that. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that.
Well, you just brightened my day. I'm glad I could help you.
Let's see what the vending machine has. If there's anything useful. Can of salmon, boiled water, skull crusher's health bar, goldenrod. No. Nothing I want. I might leave these things here. Actually, I think I'm wearing some dodgy armor, so let's get rid of that. Put that on instead. I'll try and remember to use these to repair my gloves when I get back to base. Slash, you guys can help me remember. Hey, Palmus. Thanks for pointing out the stove, Dan. I think the stove is worth my while. Should speed up some of the cooking side of things, from what I remember of how it works. So, I was just at the start of the stream I was talking about skills. One of the things that I was thinking about with regard to my skills that I'm going to get is that for me to complete the beginning quest in this, I need to either find, buy, or unlock the recipe for the rain catcher. At this point, I think I unlock that through living off the land, which means I need to increase my fortitude skill to the point that I can get living off the land high enough to unlock that recipe. I can't remember. I feel like someone said in chat last time or the time before what level of living off the land I need for that. If it's level 5, then we can forget it for a while, but if it's not that high, I was thinking, even though I want the better mining tools and stuff, maybe beelining for that so that I can complete that quest line and get my journal complete, and unlock the hazmat suit might be worth doing. Although the hazmat suit's not that useful to me right now. It's just one of those things I was thinking about. She does not have a workbench. Her workbench was busted and I broke it down. Basically, I'm at a point where there are too many options and I can't think of what to do with them. Can't think of which things are the best things for me to do. It was obvious when I was wanting to just unlock the blacksmith forge, so I was like, beeline intelligence, beeline all these things, do that. And now that I'm like, oh, I have too many choices that make sense. I don't know which one makes the most sense anymore. Oh yeah, I am down to 2% fuel. I should dig up some more oil shale before I go build the base. From what I was looking at, Dan, I will complete it, because you can't actually get the research bench until you complete it. At least that's how it's worked in previous versions. And I've completed the quest in previous versions doing this much. I have... After I've placed the blacksmith forge down, I will have 3 of the 4 chapters. And the 4th chapter is the survival one. Or is it acquired through going through my weapon quest tree? And it's not the rain catcher. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I thought my weapon one unlocked the repeater crossbow. Oh, I don't. Maybe I'll just ignore that for now then. I do still want living off the land though, because it gives me more farming stuff, which I want to do so that I don't have to go out looking for food as much. And because I want to start farming in the new house. I need eggs. I want eggs. Of course, you just give me feathers. Oh, I missed the chicken. Ugh. Give me some eggs. Is that rabbit spooked? Dang inaccuracies. Yeah, got it. Hey there, big fella. See ya. Ooh. This is why I like this snowy area. It's such a good place to hunt. Every time I come out to this place, I end up with more food. Also, I'm really, really glad that we have a HUD marker for bikes. Look for the small animals. Wait for the blueberries when I see them. I made some survival mix. That's what reminded me of the value of blueberries. Because although survival mix doesn't give me wellness, it is a conveniently dense food option that's relatively cheap to make if I can make lots of blueberries. I've reached that point in Ravenhearst where I've got so many things I'm trying to keep in my head at once that most of them seem to just disappear. And I lose track of everything I'm doing. Ooh, blueberries and a bone. It is an odd thing to find in a duffel bag, but I'm not going to complain. Yeah, I'm not going to hit that. I'm not going to manage that. I think I said last week I was going to try and build the warehouse, the barn first, and then work on building the house at some later stage. Yep, that was the thing to hit first. 'Cause the thing that can run away, not the thing that can kill me. I'm doing well on the hunting front. What have I got? 13, 27 more bones. That gives me like... That should give me 2 more glue based on just how much I've gotten out of those few animals I've killed. It's not great, but it's not horrible. Yeah, I like some aspects of the crossbow in terms of the bolts don't drop the same as the bow does, but I dislike the reload rate of the crossbow. It is very slow. But that's where the repeater crossbow comes in. As ridiculous a concept as it is. As it feels. Mini magazine for my crossbow. The thing could be, it is a thing, has been a thing, but it just feels weird. But I have used the repeater crossbow in previous times I've played 7 Days to Die. I didn't get that far in my other Ravenhearst save, but I have gotten that far in one of the non-streamed saves that I've done. So in all that, I have collected 2 eggs. That is disappointing. There's my wall. Feels less big when I'm using third person on the bike. It is still huge, but it doesn't feel as huge. Oh, hello. Hello, friendos. You've come to meet my crossbow. Wait, no, maybe you can meet my knife. I want to get my knife skill up. Oh, stabbed my own brick wall. Sneaky, sneaky zombie making me do that. Indeed, not an excellent showing. Oh dear. Okay, we have some more cobblestone blocks, which I will place down. Then I have some flagstone, which I can place down. That I made. Where is it? There it is. And then I will regret not bringing a hammer with me, because I'm going to have to upgrade all these. Because I think with the speed at which you can do stuff with the wrench ends up being just as slow as me using the stone axe to do the upgrades. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, like... Whoops. Nope, that doesn't work at all. Okay, can't use that at all. Well, you could still use the wrench to upgrade stuff. I was wrong. Yes, Fort Splatsy is coming along. Oh yeah, I've got that dig quest, don't I? That might have some good stuff in it. Might have nothing useful in it, but it might have some good stuff. I do need to dig up resources to make more cobblestone. It does make sense to do quests like that one. the nice thing about what I'm doing right now is this getting my construction tool crafting skill up, which will help me with my eventual armor when I get around to doing that. Yes, it does appear that the wrench is only good for taking things apart now. It used to be a tool for building. I guess that changed with Alpha 20. Or 19, because in the Alpha 18 version of this I played, it worked. It was very, very slow. So I've got another 160 of these. I think what I might do is lay down a few pillars out of cobble for the barn, because I don't think the wood will be able to support the full weight. Oh no, the wrench has definitely been used for building. 100% worked from Alpha 16 and earlier, and worked in Alpha 18 in the Ravenhearst version that I played. But yes, wrench was used for building. It was because there was no hammer, weirdly, for a while. You could use wrench for upgrading stuff, and it was the equivalent to the hammer, but the hammer strikes faster. So yeah, what I'm thinking here is that to make sure that the roof is supported, I will build pillars out of cobble. Depending on how thick you want you make your walls, you may want to just make the internal layer, or the layer you never see, just cobble. From a visual standpoint, yes. From a this thing needs to not break standpoint, not so much. I think I probably want to make the walls as strong as I can possibly make them. So zombies won't spawn inside once I bring my sleeping bag here. Because one of the first things I do when I play 7 Days to Die is I increase the radius that your sleeping bag stops zombies spawning. Because you shouldn't have to worry about building a base that's comfortably large enough to have a farm. To my mind, anyway. Sure, others disagree. But yeah, I'm not too worried this is too big. It'll be fine. I don't have any qualms at increasing the no zombie spawn radius to make sure that I don't get zombies inside randomly. Obviously, at the moment, I'm not making this place secure, and that's on purpose, because until this becomes my place to stay overnight, it actually is better to have it open, because it makes it easier to see when the zombies are there and deal with them. Let's go for wood cubes now, and we'll make up some more of the wall. Shapes. Now, for this, given I've got these pillars, I'm half tempted to use the half cubes and put them... advanced. This way. So we'll have a bit of an indent in between the pillars. Yeah, let's do it. We'll try it. for our barn. Although, have I just made this really bad? What happens if I dig up this? On the other side. Is the half thick enough to hide that? Yeah! Cool. It's neat on that side. And then I can put these in the ground as my floor of the barn. And you'll never know that the transition is wonky. Yeah, I think this will look alright. Not sure how tall to make the ceiling. I'm also not sure how many pillars I'm going to need in the center to support the roof. I suspect some is the most accurate answer I can come up with right now. Yeah, Isolot. Icarus is something we're going to come back to. I just wanted a bit of a break. I played way too much of it way too quickly. Well, I didn't play way too much. I played too much of it too quickly. And I just need a bit of... I wanted a bit of a break and play some other things. But yes, I very much want to come back to Icarus, especially now that there's the Horde mode thing, which sounds like it could be a bit of fun. Where's my cobble? Yeah, and outposts having difficulty options is another thing that appeals to me, because then I can go and do stuff on an outpost on a stream and have it not just be a passive collection stream and build stream, which is a lot more interesting if there's a chance of being eaten by creatures, I think. More interesting to me, anyway. I kind of like the idea that I could have a bit of a mezzanine level inside the barn. Something that'll allow me to have more stuff in here if I need it, like more storage, more whatever. I think this area is comfortably big enough for all of the different benches and stuff. Though I would like to build a little blacksmithy later. That's a specific made only out of stone building that kind of looks like a little smithy area. That's something I kind of like the idea of doing. So what I might do is go up to 4 blocks in height and then start thinking about where I'll put the roof at. Thank you so much, Tommy. I want to say thanks for all the laughs between you and Capac. Really helps with the crazy times lately. Also, have you ever considered making some of your cargo ships as wrecks for ACS? Yes, I've thought about that. Thank you very much, Tommy. Yes, I've thought about... No, I think I just placed that wrong. Or did I? Where did I even place that? Did I even place that? Maybe it didn't let me. Yeah, I've thought about making some of my ACS things as Rex, though I kind of, if I did that, would want it to be a separate mod. Capac actually gave me a pretty cool idea in the last build stream, where he suggested that maybe I could make some of the bases be under construction. And if I start doing things like that and make some things that are not quite passive, but maybe a little bit less like aggressive in the early game, maybe some cargo ships that are crashed would fit in. But I've wanted to do this since starting Scavenger Hunt, actually a little bit before then as well, is make a separate mod, which is a mod suitable for a salvage-only playthrough, and that would have Rex, that would have little burnt-out huts, things like that you can find around the place, so that you would do a no-mining playthrough. It wouldn't have the story elements that Scavenger Hunt has, but it would be, I think, a nice option for people wanting to play in that playstyle. And was something I wanted to do. But I don't want to start on a project like that until I have finished ACS to release ready. And that would kind of flick between ACS and doing the scavenge only thing. Hayloft at each end would be traditional for a barn. Yeah, for that style of barn, yeah. That's kind of a little bit what I'm picturing in my head, but we'll see how much it ends up looking like that sort of barn. Or shed. Barns aren't really a thing in this country. They tend to have big metal sheds. Yeah. Now, how am I going to do the roof? Also, I feel like someone's smacking on my wall. Yep. Yeah, Ben, Lucas's own mods for MES used to mess with the unknown signals. I haven't done that since Survival Unlikely, but I am aware of how to do it. Whether I can still remember is in doubt, but I have done it before, so I should be able to do it again. I'm not sure how much I want to mess with people's unknown signals. I imagine there are some people for whom that might be irritating. And while it's funny to do it to certain people, yeah. Also, I think I might have made making a roof for this very difficult with my half walls. How do I do this? Shape. I might have to do it with too many shapes. Oh wow, there are too many shapes. Wedge. I'm wondering whether this will look alright. If I do that, then... that. Or whether that's going to be too thick. The reason I think I have to do that way is because I've got to use a full block to come out here. Unless, of course, there is somehow that shape somewhere in here. Which there could be. I guess... Oh, hang on. What if I use this? Best. If I put that and then used... Where is it? This. Actually, that could look neat, because then I can put the this little slope tip that I've used down here on top. Yeah, that's the way to go. Interestingly enough, I'm someone who actually argues for having a controlled number of shapes in games like this. Because I feel like more shapes does not equal more better. There comes a point where once you've added enough shapes, adding more just adds more difficulty to building, because you can't remember what all the shapes are that you've got access to. So it becomes really difficult to figure out how to build what you want to build. So I'm actually one of the people that's like, in Space Engineers, maybe we need to stop and just accept what we've got in terms of block shapes and learn to build within those limits in cool ways. Because yes, we could make more things that have more detail and the like, but the more shapes you add, the higher the bar for entry to building something cool. But I think it only shifts. So if you think of it in terms of like competitive games, you've got block building where there's a really low bar for entry, and those are block building games where there are a few blocks and few shapes. And those games arguably have a lower skill ceiling in terms of how far you can take those blocks. But I think that skill ceiling is not terribly different when you add more blocks. All you do is lift the skill floor that people have to be able to build something that looks alright. Because it just becomes much harder to figure out how to do the things you want to do that look decent compared to all the other stuff you see out there. And yeah, limited blocks can often mean more creativity. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, that one. And for me, preference-wise, is situational. Like, my preference is very much situational on that. Obviously, building tools like what you get in Avorion can kind of sometimes give you lots of options while still not being crazy complicated. But equally, you then have to spend a lot of time coming up with good tools to make use of those things. Because Avorion's easy to make a functional ship in. It's incredibly time consuming to make a good looking ship in. Because those tools are somewhat difficult to use. Now I just need a rain gutter. Nope. I don't think I get gutters in this. Although I can probably fake something that looks a bit like a gutter at some point if I choose to. I would love to get this build to the point where I'm adding things like gutters and downpipes and little decorative pieces like that. That would be amazing. I so rarely get to that point in games. And I very much enjoy putting those tiny little details in. Now, I don't know what to do with this block. I think this block is going to have to be... If they have the piece that is needed to do whatever I'm doing here, that's insanity. I'm not even sure I'm going to try and find it. But it looks like they do almost have it. Oh my gosh, I think they do. What? Okay, I think I grabbed the wrong one. Yeah, I did grab the wrong one. Oh, no, that's not quite right. That's almost right. It's not quite right. It'd be right for the wall, but it's not right for the roof. It's one of these. It could be this one. Yep. It's that one. They have the exact piece I needed for that. What? What? See how it... Oh, man. Now, saying what I said before does not mean I'm not going to take advantage of these things when they exist, if I know how to. I just know that I'm going to forget that such things exist and spend ages looking for such things when I'm building. So one of the things that I'm hopefully always going to be thinking of, thanks to making tutorials for as long as I did and have, is the experience that a new player would have when faced with this many options. Like, the options available to me in this game have grown slowly over time, so it's not that hard to keep track of all the different things I can do. And it's easy for me to keep adding to my repertoire, whereas can be quite confronting to a new player. Yeah. That was a weird moment of, I'm guessing we've got the shape for this bit too, which would be... It's going to be a full wall and a little slope. Should be one of these two. I'm going to guess left. Yep, that one. Cool. Well, at least my walls are going to look really nice. And then that one. But it means this build is going to take a lot longer. It's so I can make sure I get all the right bits as I go along. Oh, man. I both love this and hate this. I'm so uncertain about it. I love that I've got the perfect transitions there, but I hate that it's so hard to find. Oh, man. Whoever did these shape pictures, full credit to them. They are a lot more clear than they seem at first glance. Riker, I haven't watched anything Marvel since the second Deadpool movie. And I don't think I watched anything Marvel between the two Deadpool movies either. Yes, console has not been updated, and from what I understand, won't ever be updated. Unless that's changed. But I've long since stopped paying attention to 7 Days to Die news. Copy shape, copy rotation. Yeah. So I think I've said this a few times. My thing with the Marvel movies is I don't have time to watch them, and they assume too much knowledge that I don't have and I can't be bothered having. So I lost all interest in them. Would it make sense to build the ends and then the middle? Possibly. I think I sort of end up doing things with roofs this way so that I've got a safe place to stand. I'll admit, there's a small part of me that doesn't watch the Marvel movies because I think it slightly annoys Capac that I don't. I should probably head on home. It also annoys him that I think that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was a bad movie. With some really cringy acting in it. I should put down my garbage bags and leave this stuff here. Like, I really enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, that's the other one I've watched. I don't remember the timing of any of these things. I really enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I thought it was a very enjoyable movie. But 2 was just awful. Not as bad as Black Panther, but close. Head on home. The issue with a lot of the Marvel movies that I've watched is that they didn't need to be anything longer than about 45 minutes long. And they suffered for it, in my opinion. They could have been 45 minutes long. They would have been really punchy, really... The action would have flowed, the pacing would have been right, but the pacing is just all over the place. And Black Panther's the worst for pacing. See, Iron Man was a good movie. The pacing is right in Iron Man. Of course, this is all opinion. Everyone's entitled to enjoy these things if they enjoy them. Like, I don't think that everyone should enjoy playing survival games with the brutal settings that I enjoy. The only reason I complain about it with... The main reason I complain about it with 7 Days to Die is it used to be, in vanilla, what I enjoyed, and then they changed it on me. If it had always been what it is now, I wouldn't have had a leg to stand on with complaining about it. But given that it used to be what I liked, and then they changed it and tore the rug out from under me, so to speak, I got sad. Yeah, Despot Guyver. Whoa, that's... Can I kill it? Uh-oh, this might have been a mistake. No, that is not the weapon I want! Ah! Stupid. Gah! I did not want a pickaxe to fight the giant cat trying to eat me. I wanted my pistol. That's what my pistol is for. Ah. Wait, have I reloaded my crossbow? No. But yeah, what I was saying is, if you enjoy the Marvel movies, me saying I don't enjoy them shouldn't affect your enjoyment of them. Okay, today apparently appears to be Animal Day. Dire Animal Day. And yes, it might be a little bit, overconfident of me to be taking on these large predators that should be able to kill me. But it's worked out so far with those two. And I have plenty of 9mm ammo. So yeah, what I was saying, and I keep getting interrupted by large predators, is when I use language like it's bad, it's because I don't enjoy it, and I can't be bothered coming up with the more, arguably more correct way of saying that. But when you look at which stories survive through the ages, there's a format that actually suits the way our brains work and makes stories more memorable for people. So there's an actual correct, from a biological standpoint, pacing for stories. And I do not feel that the Marvel movies I do not feel that the bulk of the Marvel movies meet that criteria. That's. I don't disagree with you, Chris, but that's a lot of opinion in one sentence. But yeah. I enjoy some things that are, I would argue, objectively bad. Some of the grind that I modded in to Survival Impossible is objectively bad. I had a specific goal in mind and did it to serve that goal, but that was because I didn't have a better tool to do it with, and so I did it the bad way. Can I get the rabbit? I think that's going to be a no on the rabbit. No, that's a no on the rabbit. I've heard some of the recent editions of Spider-Man have been done well. I just... too little too late for me to have any interest. Oh, I forgot the oil shale. I did. Oh, poop. Well, it's too late at night for me to deal with that now. Actually, D2, I would suggest that the issue is the opposite, or an issue is the opposite. I think you're right, that is part of the problem, but part of the problem also is directors trying to serve too much of the comic books. Because that makes the barrier for entry to any of these series be a requirement of having read the comic books. And knowing all that backstory, and if you don't know it, you feel left out. And it makes it almost feel like some of the times when I'm watching these movies, I feel like I'm sitting on the edge of a cliquey group of friends. They're talking about something and they're deliberately excluding me. Which isn't how I want to feel when I go and watch a movie. And I don't claim for a second it's an easy balance between avoiding that and delivering the fan service that is expected. Of the base material. I really hope I don't run into that green dude right now. I always seem to run into him around here somewhere. Yeah, exactly, Hammerby. Exactly. Do not have the entire Marvel back catalogue memorized. Heck, I don't think I even have my own back catalogue memorized. I mean, I remember it better than Capac, but I think there are other people who remember what I've done better than I do. Which is its own concerning thing to be aware of. I didn't read... did I read that book that I bought? I'm not sure that I did. Oh, Eisen, I definitely remember Light Echoes better than Capac does, and probably better than most people, I would suspect, because of the number of times I watched, rewatched every single scene to edit it down. Like, spending 100 hours on a single episode means that you remember it better than anyone else. For a long time, anyway. Lipsy is just me when I'm upside down. We're one and the same. Two sides of the same coin. Yeah, I really enjoyed the original Dune book. That's the reason I own it. But yes, I did start rereading it. I have not sat down to do much more than just start rereading it, but I did start rereading it. Right. Drink that. Drink that. Ditch the stuff. Ditch all that stuff. And eat some bacon and eggs. Sure, why not? Yeah, like, see, 18 food from the omelette, 13 food from the fried bacon. Those two can be made from the same ingredients that make this. So you actually get more food. Less water, but more food, same wellness from omelettes and bacon. So, I think I'm better off just doing that. I just noticed something. That bot, it changed its name after sending the first message. Also, as pointed out last week, you guys don't need to call out that the bots are there in chat. I see them. The thing I like about this stream is that I can fully pay attention to chat. It's why I like 7 Days to Die for this, because I don't need to pay attention to it the same way. Altered Bulb, if people are complaining that a 3-hour movie is too long, it's because the movie doesn't carry their interest for 3 hours. Whereas, quick maths here, 4 45 minutes well-written stories will. And that's one of my critiques of the MCU movies. Wow, that's big. Okay, we have 3 chapters. Dragnon, it's a world worth knowing more about. The Dune universe is really quite cool. Frank Herbert did a very good job in creating an interesting place to understand. Where's that zombie? Yeah, Magnificent, I'm not too dissimilar. I can't even remember how long ago it was that I read Dune. And I think I read the 3. But yeah, it was a while ago, so I'm not even sure I finished the 3 or if I stopped. So I remember really enjoying the first and then losing a little bit of it as time went on. I didn't like his son's writing as much as his. I think that's what it came down to. Capac and I will be playing Dune later this morning. Over on Twitch. Another versus match with TFA. Should be fun! Oh, that's what I wanted to do. So, apparently, if I grab bark and I grab boiled water, I should be able to make tannin. And with that tannin, I should be able to make more leather from this hide. Yeah, I really should read the end of this game books. I never have, but I should. I think I'd like them. From what I know of them. Gen 0 I'm not sure about. Nuclear tree rat? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why there are 2 recipes that are exactly the same. Oh wow, that gets a lot more leather. Cool. Okay, that's worth it. From those 8, I'm getting 24 leather rather than... Yeah, cool. Alright. We found a way to make enough leather, but I don't need to worry about it for a while. Yeah! What the... What? How am I on fire? Did the forge just put me on fire? Also, I'm still on fire. I might need to reload because I can't see anything. Let's just try. Do I have any boiled water? I think I'm gonna have to reload. Yeah. I'm gonna reload and see if this is fixed. That was interesting. If I'm still burning when I get back in, I don't know how to put myself out. I drank something, which I thought put myself out, but apparently not. YouTube, stop telling me to add ads. Jeez. I get it. I can do mid-roll ads while streaming like Twitch has. There's a reason I don't run them on Twitch either. Although I arguably should on Twitch because of the way Twitch works, and I should do it whenever I take a bio break. Yeah. I'm thinking I might pick up the forge, since I don't really need it here. And it's less likely to get destroyed. And it's also less likely to set me on fire during the Horde Night. Dragnon, you shouldn't get ads on my Twitch anyway. Oh, Hammerby, that is a very niche pun. I'll pay it, but it's a niche one. Aha. Okay, let's pick this up. Because clearly, having the blacksmith forge in the middle of my floor is a very bad idea. Even though I need the blacksmith forge to be able to build the glass jars that I want. Okay, putting that there. Gonna grab all of that. Gonna grab all of those. I'm gonna make some spikies. Yeah, 700 spikes. That sounds good. That's not even all my timber. And that was why I felt I could spend the day before the Horde Night building and making something pretty rather than prepping. So I did all the prep I needed to. Where are you, Zumble? Hello? Hello? Wait, is the zombie inside? Oh, it sounds like it might be. Hmm. Okay. We got... Yeah, I don't think I need to do... I don't think I got much to do right now. Could make some more cobble, I suppose. I'm in a weirdly... I feel like I'm in a weirdly good position right now. Game-wise. If that's another 2,000 cobble, with 25 bones, I'll be able to make another 6. Ooh, if I've got enough murky water. Have I got enough murky water? Yeah, I do. Be able to make a bunch more glue. It's all coming together, at least until tomorrow night, when I get killed by those horrible flying disease factories. Where did I put that chicken? Chicken goes here. Cool. What should I do for this night? I mean, I've got those 2 points. So because I went and did some mining in between the streams, I did just break through to the next mining tools level, which makes me kind of want to unlock the iron pickaxe and shovel. Because if I can make iron tools, that's really quite helpful. And kind of makes me want to get the iron axe as well for faster wood collecting. But it really wasn't that hard to collect a lot with the stone axe, to be honest. Go for a moonlit walk? Maybe. I honestly might. I might go out and collect some more stuff. Might go down in my little mine. What were the skills? Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is my little personal Discord of stuff to remember for different series that I've worked on and things like that. And apparently I can't spell scavenger hunt. Scavenger hunt. What does a shoemaker from Turkey say when working? Cobble, cobble, cobble. Wow, Hammerby. Wow. So yeah, these were the skills I was thinking are ones I want to put points in. And I started off and then realized I should probably put down reasons I wanted them to try and give myself a better ability to remember what I was doing and where I wanted to go. I kind of want to do the sexual Tyrannosaurus stuff. Because without it, mining is very, very slow because I constantly run out of stamina. But... oh, actually, that'll help me for Master Chef too. Maybe that is worth doing. And Motherlode. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that is the way to go. Okay, what do I need in strength? So... I'm slowly collecting enough glue that I might be able to build my armor set, but I only need 1 point for that. I would need to spend 2 points just on strength to unlock the next level of each of these 3 skills. And it's this. It's the reduced melee and tool stamina usage by 15% and power attacks by 30%. Like, that's big. Oh, and killing blows grant 10 stamina. Yeah, that's worth it. Yeah, that's worth it. All right. We're doing it. There we go. My points are spent. My next point will go on athlete. Isolot, there is a way to make it so you get pinged on the Discord server. What you need to do is enable pings for this channel, the going live announcements. So if you go to notification settings, you can go all messages. You will get pinged anytime we post there, and we post there specifically about going live. So that's your way to do it. You do have to make sure that pings are enabled for that server though, for that to work. That's specifically why that channel was made, because people wanted a way to be notified when things go live. True, Dragnon, we usually post there. I need to remind Gruz that instead of just posting in general chat when I forget to post there, he can actually post in going live. The mods can post there. They're allowed to. So he can poke fun of me there instead of poking fun of me in general chat. Yeah, Isolot, exactly. Mr. Calzone, I suspect at some point we'll do some more Barotrauma. Next Friday we're going to play some Jackbox just as something chill. I think the stress levels of Barotrauma were getting a bit much for Capac this week. So I think we'll take a break from it. And then the week after that will be the come on, brain. The week after that will be our arc finale, which will be doing something fun with the end boss. Thank you very much, Dragnon, for the 10 gift memberships, you nutso. Oh, thank you so much, man. Let's make another 150 of those. And then make... Yeah, do that. That should do. Megatronus, Chris, Alchema Chrome, Master Shadow, Angle Hasselton, Robert Brown, Freddie Dossett, Sean, Zero, and Nolan. Wow. I wasn't sure whether the gift sub thing on the gift membership thing on YouTube was gonna be as broadly acceptable. That last Barotrauma stream was like watching 3 guys continuously stub their toe, but in the best way possible. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I got the impression by the end that Capac was reaching his limit of enjoying his own pain. So that's why I think a bit of a break from it, and we can come back to it another time, is a good idea. And Barotrauma is kind of the right game to do that with. It doesn't rely on you playing through the same save. It's sessional, so it's fine to do that. Right. 2 AM. What can I do? I don't know. Yes, the ship that is a good way of putting it, Dragnon. It is a duct tape and bubblegum maintained thing. But the duct tape is not proper duct tape. It's like super bad off-brand duct tape where the glue's slightly gone off even when you bought it. I don't know if I killed that. I didn't. Come on, buddy. Now I killed it. Yeah, water-soluble tape. Yeah, there we go. Sell you the best quality water-soluble tape for your submarine. Isn't duct tape a brand of duct tape? And therefore in some parts of the world, like how in Australia we call sticking plasters band-aids, the brand has taken over. Or like, all vacuums are hoovers in the UK. Or how, the only one I'm familiar with from the US is Xerox machines. Although that one's a bit of a grey area because the process actually has Xerox in the name. Even though yeah. So that one sort of falls in a bit of a grey area. Oh yeah, Kleenex, there we go. Kleenex is the one, yep. For tissue. Oh, his Band-Aid's common in the US too. Didn't realise that one. I suppose it makes sense because people do talk about Band-Aid solutions. So my plan here is just to collect more stone for my walls. While I wait out the night. Because there wasn't much else I was going to be doing. Yeah, Google is a very ubiquitous thing in terms of search for something. Although I feel like that one is less apparent in more tech-savvy circles. I feel like the more tech-savvy the circles you're in, the less likely people are to use Google as a term for search. Oh yeah, and Sprite for fizzy lemon flavored drink. That one's a bit of a weird one, because then we do it weirdly over here, because any fizzy lemon flavored drink is lemonade, and then any lemonade that's made from lemons and sugar, like lemon juice and sugar, is traditional lemonade. Yeah. The paracetamol one is funny because, yeah, you guys have Tylenol as the brand name that people use for it, whereas we have Panadol. Are they made by the same company as well? Can't remember. I didn't bother posting the Zomboid VOD, Isolot. I chose not to post it here. It wasn't something I felt was worth posting. There are a few VODs that end up that way. I keep them backed up, so I've still got them if by some weird chance I ever want to look at them. But it's not going to get posted. And Twitch deletes these things after 60 days. So it's gone from Twitch too. Bye now. Yeah, I can see how that would happen, Chris. That's like me in June deliberately mispronouncing Higgy money. It's one of those things you do just because now it's become an internal joke. Blueberries. Well, I guess I should eat and drink. I don't really need... There's not a lot of base prep to do. It's kind of a weird position for me to be in at the pre-horde night. It's real weird. So, okay, I need to just quickly grab some of these cobblestone and grab some of that and make a couple of flagstone cubes. That's not how you spell flag. Wait, they're not made that. Made over here. Yeah, I've made heaps of spikes. So I've got 698 of them. I'm just making some more cobble so I can fill up my walls. I should grab a hammer. Once I remember where my hammers are. Oh yeah, so on the topic of the other 7 Days to Die series, the edited ones that Capac and I did together, I thought I had an easy ending to make from the recordings we have. I don't, which is why it's taking me a while to make up the next the final episode. So I really need to get some time to do that, but I've been trying to put some time into everything else. But yes, that is something that will get finished once I figure out how to. So I thought I had an easier time with that than I actually do. I'm going to break that out. Let's... Okay, that's the wrong tool. Whatever. Time to fill this place with spikes. Hopefully leaving myself a way out. Yeah, I need mortar. I know. Kind of... In a lot of ways, I'm just tempted to let Moe's get real badly smashed this time. Then in other ways, I remember that will mean I won't have any anything to keep my stuff from getting destroyed. Hopefully I've built enough extra pillars in here that won't get destroyed. Yeah, Baldur's Gate is another one that Capac and I do want to finish. We've talked about a way to do that one, and it's possibly going to be part of our next sort of what we've called in the past Super Saturday streams, where Capac has a weekend off and we're doing something special for a particular thing, and so we end up playing games all day and do like a 12-hour stream or the like. And we were thinking we could do a Super Saturday Baldur's Gate stream where the idea is we play till we finish. Silly voices included. Oh. They've improved the placement mechanics, so it's a little less likely for me to spike myself than it used to be. But I've still managed it a few times. Oh. Look at that. Perfectly calculated the number of those I could place down. Alright. Time for all of the spikes. Yeah, Eisen, I came very close then to painting myself into a corner with spikes. I was trying my best to pay attention to that while talking, which is something I often mess up. But we got there. I got out without spiking myself, without trapping myself. Let's move the bike somewhere where it's not going to get punched. Yeah, falling on them seems like more my jam of late. I have fallen on the spikes a lot. Yeah, Ark, we're going to do a special finale stream for. Because it was never meant, like, the Ark server was never meant to be, like, a permanent thing anyway. But with, obviously, with Capac's level of, let's say, enjoyment, things might have ended a bit sooner than I expected. I'm a little torn on placing metal spikes here. I feel like it's probably a waste. I don't have huge amounts of iron, and although they do last a lot longer, it doesn't seem like it'd be my best expense of a slightly painful resource to collect. Not super painful, but a little bit painful. Did I get enough of it out of it before Capac quit? Capac didn't rage quit. In fact, he's actually been going back and breeding something special for the finale. I think he's been hating doing it, but he hasn't rage quit. One of the things that content creation has done to both of us is, ever since we started doing it, neither of us have rage quit anything really. Ooh, I might go make 3 more cobblestone blocks. Yeah. The next server will slightly depend on an interesting mod idea that I kind of came up with and that Nev is hoping to be able to make, because I can come up with these ideas, but I cannot make them. No, I can't do it. I am terrible at that stuff. You'd be waiting another 4 years before I actually managed to get something like that finished. But Nev is working on a mod idea that should make a streamed 24/7 server a bit more interesting, I reckon. So, one of the issues with a streamed server is everyone else playing on the server gets way, 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 way ahead of us. So, unless we give ourselves a massive head start and then wait for people to catch up in the first week, there's nothing useful we have as the content creators that we could trade. So any interaction is going to be a gift. Unless we rig it in some way to give ourselves a special resource that no one else can get, and the only way to get it is to trade with us. Which, again, just feels like gifting by another name. It is probably worth repairing that 6 hit point ladder, yes. So, I'm interested if we can figure out if Nev can manage to make a mod that does this. I'm interested to try and play with a server that limits everybody's playtime to how long we play for. So everyone is maxed at, say, 6 hours a week. It means that people who can't play every week when we stream can play at a time that works for them, which is why I'd like it to be flexible. But it also means that no one gets massively ahead of everyone else. Everyone's kind of limited, which should mean that community builds are much more feasible and more fun, because everyone's building the same thing with the same challenges, and we're all kind of building together at the same game stage. So hopefully that can work. Nev seems pretty confident because being a Unity game, and he's got some experience with that. But we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, whichever game he manages, there are a bunch of Unity games that we are considering, I should say. He feels pretty confident, and based on what I know of his level of skill with such things, I feel confident too. Why can't I place these? Because Nev made custom mods just for the Ark server as well. Why won't you let me place that there? I'm sure there will be some people unhappy with the idea that they can't play for 25 hours in the first week or 50 hours in the first week, but I think on balance, it's an idea that will help more people have more fun. The challenge is making sure that it can block people accessing temporarily and actually works reliably, giving warnings and whatnot. Ow! See, there we go. Walked on a spike. It happened! It happened! Eisen, that wasn't personal, actually. I don't think you'd be annoyed at having your time limited. I think you'd roll with that. I also think you're the kind of person who would, if not given that limit, play lots, but I don't think you'd be annoyed by the limit being set externally. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to place at all. Well, it's there now. That's just QA testing. Yep, got to make sure the spikes work properly. Yeah, Kemsies. That's kind of what I'm thinking would be a good aspect of having a time limit. Because once, like, if you guys remember, that first week where it was open and you saw people coming by our base on stream, someone showed up with the only unicorn on the map. Our very first stream. Someone had already gone out and collected that in the week that it had been live. And we were still not able to effectively mine metal. Which kind of throws any idea of doing stuff together out the window. Oh, I don't remember who it was. That's why I said someone. I didn't even realize it was special at the time. From what I understand, there's only one unicorn per map, isn't there? Disagree, Isolate. Because that's very much harder to implement. Limiting people by how much time they have makes a lot more sense. Very simple to implement, very simple for people to understand. And makes a lot more sense than some arbitrary progression limit. Because how do you decide that in... there are a whole bunch of games where deciding that is very, very difficult. Because if you limit people to a level cap, then they'll just collect any materials they can and massive piles of it in prep for when they get to the next level. So that'll, I think, break things just as badly. Hey, unicorns aren't always special. Just think of your stereotypical like early childhood birthday party. Unicorns everywhere. Yeah, I think the time limit. Ow. I think the time limit idea has merit. It'll be interesting to see how long people remain interested in the server when they've got limited hours per week that they can play on it. I don't know whether it'll mean that people remain interested for longer or if people will lose interest quicker because they can't obsessively play it. I'm honestly not sure, and I'm interested to find out. And I mean, like, my idea of having these servers is largely because I rented this hardware for Wrong Way Up. I was like, what can I do with this? But it's also for people to play the style of survival that Capac and I play. It's not for people to speedrun. If you're gonna speedrun it, you're gonna ruin your own fun. And, or if that's what you want to do, fine. But if you want to have real fun, then take your time. Smell the roses. Oops. But yeah, the idea will be to enable a community build of sorts. So a village where Capac and I are, well, I'm the mayor and Capac's the town crier or something. And everyone can build on their little plot of land and we can watch the whole thing grow together because everyone grows at a similar enough pace that it makes it interesting. And if we're needing help with something, lots of people are at a similar enough level that that help is interesting to get, rather than basically them carrying us. I don't see any real value in putting a row further out. It takes more spikes to completely encircle the base the further I go out. And doesn't seem to really change the pathing of the zombies. Actually, I didn't have to restrain myself from saying village idiot. Had I remembered village idiot was a thing, I probably would have just said it. I just didn't remember it. That's not what came to my mind first. The thing that came to mind first was Capac being loud. Why can't I repair that? Whatever. My bird defense is my little hut that I can go into and shoot them from. Other than that, shoot them. That is my defense. I can shoot back toward the wall around the back where my ladder is, and that'll do for me. I'm intentionally not... Apparently I'm intentionally leaving a hole in the wall. Well, that's not something I can fix. I'm intentionally not doing heaps of stuff to make this place defensible because this isn't meant to be my proper base. This is just a temporary thing. And I would like to not waste too much time on it. Or spend so much time on it that it's... Oh, wait, I'll put these in the building chest. That I could spend so much time on it that I could be spending on my other base. I would rather spend it on my other base. Oof, 80. That's pretty dismal. The house is meant to be the final base, yes, where I've been building the barn. That's where I want to hang out for good. That is to be my home. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can do a mission. So I don't think there's much more prep for me to do here. I've got ammunition, I've got a crossbow, I've got a full durability bow, wooden bow. Oh, actually no. Where can I go for some... Maybe I should get some oil shale. The thing I forgot to do. Hey, Sandman. Yep, Dragnon, I was... that barn you joined when I was in the middle of building the barn, didn't you? That's my new permanent... That's going to be my permanent place. That's the plan, anyway. Oh... I think they would destroy the forge if I put it down at a level they could get it. And I really don't want my forge destroyed. I'm an idiot. Oh, wait, I'm not. What? I do have a full durability, if low quality pickaxe. Splitsy is building a barn, so if he shoots an arrow towards it, he'll miss it. Yes. No, it's so I can barnstorm if I eventually build the gyrocopter. Let's see what missions she's got.
If you are here to buy, I've got the best selection of medicine in the wasteland. You look like you could handle yourself. Want to earn some coins? Oh, thank goodness.
Let's do one.
I couldn't find anyone to do that
I
job.
might get something useful for the Horde Night. Yeah, I've never gotten as far as the gyrocopter because, well, you know, I keep playing Ravenhearst. And it makes getting such things nigh on impossible. Or, you know, extremely delayed. My outfit kind of paints me as a bad guy. Yeah, arguably. Arguably. Still have junkie? No. I am not going to bother looting properly. I'm just going to do the quest. And it's downstairs, of course it is. Is this the one that has the... Nope, it's not. I mean, I can't go past a tool crate, can I? Ooh. Ah. Press the wrong key. 4 steel bars. Nice. I don't want a brush. Also, I really should stop looting. It's so tempting. It's so hard to stop myself. It didn't seem like there was anything above me. I did have a quick glance. I'll call that successful. No, I do not have a loot goblin. This is a solo play. Well, that worked. There's my satchel. Nah. Ooh, 2 books. Ugh. Whatever. Hello. I said ugh to those books because they're for the stupid robot that shouldn't be in the game. Probably should have just sold them out of spite. What's... Oh. It's nothing. It is nothing. Hey, Zumble. Thank you for increasing my skill in blades. Oh, does it include turrets? Okay, fair enough. If it includes turrets, I'm okay with it. That was useful. Yeah, it's just trash behind there. Let's go. You had the high ground, but you did not have the advantage. I'm going to be grateful for having done this when I finally start my farm. No, Stephen, I despise the robot because it is so anachronistic and just out of place and is clearly the fun pimps doing their usual thing of having no idea what they actually want the game to be and just adding every single little thing that piques their interest one week. Basically doing the thing that annoys me about how they've developed this game over the years. It's me getting all huffy over stupid things being added. That's what it is. Ugh. Yep, I'm a Mog. That is exactly how I feel about the robot. It very reasonably begs the question, why? Why? In what world did they think this was a good idea?
Hello. Don't spend it all in one place. But if you do, make sure it's here.
Yeah. Let's take a good quality wooden bow. And maybe these leather gloves. Yeah. And see if I can spot the drop. Ah, nuts. Can I see smoke? Can I see smoke? I can't see smoke. I have no idea where that drop went. Oh, there it is. Northeast. Let's get my bike. This is the direction I need to head to go and collect some fuel, so it makes sense for me to go. I am down to 36%. I have a distinct feeling I'm going to be bicycling home. I don't want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my moped. See, I can get NPC companions in this. They're janky, but I can get them. I just haven't seen one in a while. And I keep forgetting to carry 2,500 tokens on me to hire one. Ah, there it is. Oh, don't tell me that's in the... No. Oh no, it's on this side. Good. Give me my bolt back. Ooh, got a wiring tool. Nice. Okay, we'll reload that. Come on. Ow. You should have died. Why haven't you died? Wow. Nope, missed. Ugh. Shouldn't have fired that one from the hip. Yeah. Seriously? Wow. You were tough. Yeah, I think some of the Zeds at the drops are a bit more resilient, shall we say. What did I get? Cloth armor, meh. Pipe machine gun bundle? Another pipe machine gun bundle? Ooh, an anvil. That could be kind of handy. Some cornbread and a baked potato. And another beaker. Not a bad little drop. Wow. Wow. Thanks for that, Nab. Ugh. Yeah. The things kids say. And I'm betting this is another morning where my 50-50 guess of whether it's Nab or DE is wrong again. Ah, I got it right. Woo. Eventually the coin toss has to go my way. Yeah, Hammerby, it's an Acme airdrop. Dropping anvils on me. Although they missed. That's probably fitting, actually. The punctuation gives it away. That's actually a good point. That is an amusingly valid point. Especially given I've given DE grief for his lack of touch typing. I've seen a coyote in the desert that is where I was supposed to be heading to, and I completely forgot. Now, I should be heading here. I think I sometimes give myself away when I'm trying to type in Capac's voice, but I end up punctuating the whole thing. I find it's as expected, but still surprising the degree to which it has an impact. How hard it is to type when I first come out to the shed in the morning and my fingers are freezing cold. Like, I expect it to be harder, but it's a lot harder than I ever expect it to be. That's that's really cute. No, that's really cool. That Jasper sees names in chat that he recognizes. I'm not surprised that Dragnon is amongst them. What the? I wonder if I can drive down the middle of these two. Although, that makes me slightly concerned. Yeah, I probably should put on my... I do have... I bought a real cheap pair of gloves off eBay that I then cut the fingers off. No! No, I didn't... No! Oh, I'm going to have to go break down a car. can't believe I didn't start the refilling process at the pumps. Like a fool. I'm a fool. So scrap those. Yeah! You're a little closer than I thought you were. Yeah. Oh. He's trying to line me up for a bad disarming joke. Do I break? No, I'll just break the whole thing down. I don't know if you really need that extra reach. That's what I want. Is there anything inside that's likely to have fuel? Not in there. Nope. Alright. Fine. Where is the nearest bit of desert that I know of? Probably about there. You know what? I'm leaving my bike here. I'm taking my bicycle. I didn't want to, but I think it's the most sensible thing for me to do right now. Better I have my bike in town and easy to get to from my base than even further away and have to ride further to get to refuel it later, I think. Hey, Darren. Yeah, I possibly could have checked around the back of the building as well. See if there was a fuel drum or something. The mini bike stays marked on my map anyway. See? Mini bike. I'll put a waypoint down just in case it disappears when I get off the bike, but I'm pretty sure it'll stay. Yes. Yeah, the bike marking thing has been a thing in this game for a long time. Like it was there in Alpha 15 and 16, but you had to access it by building a lock for your bike. It's 3:15. Do I have time to even do this? If I can just get some. My hope is that I can get the bike back close to home and then run in and get fuel, make the fuel while the Horde Night's going. Yeah, it was a fair thing to ask sooner, and it's why I put the mark down anyway, because you're right. Once I got off this bike, maybe it would have gotten rid of the marker. Maybe it only tracks one vehicle at a time. I not tested it, so I'm not sure. So it's a very fair comment to make regardless. Especially with how directionally challenged I am. In a way, I am in a really high gear, struggling to pedal. Oh, I really want to kill the deer, but no distractions. Don't have much time. Gotta get fuel. I feel like I'm cutting this a little too fine anyway. I think you mean, Despot, a Splitzy is never lost. You have to know where you're going to know where you're not. Alright. I don't remember what colour the oil shale looked like. Yo, big green dude. Not going that way. That big green dude reminds me of the really muscly aliens from UFO XCOM that I can't remember the name of right now. Is that something there, maybe? No. What's that? What is that? Just a rock? Just a regular old rock. Yeah. Oh no, the green dude's coming this way. Nope, 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 nope. I think we might be collecting food the next kill after the Horde Night. Yeah, it wasn't giving me iron when I hit it with the pickaxe, though. Sounded like iron, but it wasn't giving me iron. It was just giving me rock. So's that. Weird. That looks almost like a tombstone. Hopefully that's not bugged. Hopefully. Oh. There we go. There's some oil shell. I wonder if those rocks are just weird. Maybe it's limited by pick material. I wasn't aware that 7 Days to Die had that function, or even Ravenhearst had that function. You can't do the bicycle escape from the Horde in Ravenhearst. It's not possible. You definitely can't do the mini bike escape. Yes, I should make a waypoint for future reference. Make another one. Am I cutting it close? Yes, probably. How much is that? 230. Good night. Alright, how much is that? 340. That's probably enough to get me here on the bike. So I can collect more and back again. Oh, I have nearly leveled. Good point. I can get sexy Rexy. I like that. Nope, that is that. I'm gonna get this one and then I'm going. Maybe I'll get this one too. I think I did 500 last time, or 600-ish last time, and that lasted me a fair bit of time. Would obviously be nicer to get more than that, but I think given it's Horde night, the longer I stay out, the more risk I put myself at. Okay, homeward bound. Yeah. I wasn't watching where I was going. I was just having a drink of my water. What are you talking about? I never panic rush anything. I don't know what you're saying. It's not me at all. I don't do those things. I'm perfectly calm all the time, perfectly reasonable. There's no video proof on the internet of anything else. Nope. It's not possible. That's a big cat. Yeah! Okay, that took a lot more damage than the first one. Or I hit the first one in the head a bit better. Yay, level 34. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, now I really can't afford to stop for anything. That was worth it, though. Ooh. Yoink. There's my sexy Rexy. Level 2. And that means I should have a bit more. Oh, I've got to stop for this. I need these bones. Why, game? How are you tempting me with the things I want more than others? Stop giving me the shiny animals to hunt. It's not fair. How am I supposed to resist the temptation of these? Yes, it knows my weakness. It knows how to tempt me. What is my plan for when I don't make it to my base in time? Run. I'm... Ooh. Where's my mini bike marker? There it is. Pretty sure it'll be quicker to at least use the remaining fuel to get as far as I can on the mini bike. Assuming it's working. I think it still works at this point. I think. Yeah, digging a hole and sealing yourself in doesn't work. The zombies dig in. You can't do the Minecraft trick here. Works until the horde hits. I suppose so. Where is the bike? There it is. Here we go. Good cache of animal fat. No. It's the animal bones I want. I'm not fussed about the fat. I mean, the fat's delicious, but bones are where it's at. Yes, there is a tiny amount of fuel still in the storage, which I can use. That is true. It's taken me up to 10%. Woo! If I don't use the sprint, I might actually make it home with that. Oh, something I was meaning to bring up during this stream is I've finished, well, I've done an acceptable, to me, lighting setup for my Lego streaming space, and I've made sure the cameras work. So the remaining things to do before probably streaming from there on Thursday is for me to get the audio to sync up to the two cameras, get the two cameras to sync up to each other, and set up the scenes in OBS so I can switch between them and set up one of the smartphone tools so I can use either my tablet or my phone to control OBS remotely, rather than having to use a mouse and squint at the screen trying to figure out what's there and what I'm about to click on. Yeah, the fuel tanks on this are tiny. The Lego has not been or entirely washed and polished yet, but it's getting there.
If you are here to buy, I've got the best selection of medicine in the wasteland.
Sell that. Sell. What? Ah. Buy that. Rude. Dang it, I think I've got it on the bike. Do you have gas? No. I know all the ones of those that I want to know.
Thanks for the business. We're open from dawn to dusk. Since
She does not have gasoline, unfortunately. OBS is fine. It just got a bit of a learning curve like all these things do. Look at this. Got to kill some animals, got to get myself some more bones, and I'm still making it back in time. Probably. Zuriel, I reckon the answer to that is YouTube is run on a very skeleton crew. They have very few humans working on it in order to save as much money as possible, because I don't think YouTube is much of a cash cow. Don't think Google, Alphabet, whatever, make any real money from YouTube. I think the data costs of YouTube are too high for them to actually make money from it. That's my suspicion anyway. Ah! Clicked the wrong button. So that skeleton crew just can't stop the bots. Alrighty. Let's do some quick chuck this stuff away. Let's open these up. What's in them? A very high quality pipe machine gun and another very high quality pipe machine gun. Looks like I know what I'm carrying tonight. Oh yeah. Am I wearing any of that? Or am I not wearing any pieces of armor that I could wear? Yep, that. There we go. Armor rating +2. That'll work. Where did I shove my empty gas cans? Down here. Oh right, I need to 500 per thing. Forgot about that. Okay. Did I put enough fuel in there? 3 minutes. Yep. I'm going to need to get some more oil shale. Almost done the storage, and then I can get the rest of my stuff ready. I think I'm pretty close though. I just need to eat and drink. No, wrong file. That one. Okay, I've got bandages on me. I've unfortunately got a bicycle on me. I don't need that. I should grab more of these. I'll take those out and put them in here. Ready to pick up if I need them. When I need them. So I've got this bow ready to go. I think I left my other bow in the bike. I just go check. In fact, where are my spikes at? Yeah, that's a fair way to put it, Nab. Bots, until they affect the ad revenue, are not a problem for YouTube to worry about. Ow. I think the best way to think about companies is just imagine them as narcissistic psychopaths, and you'll pretty much be able to figure out what their goals are. And a lot of their decisions will then make sense. Is that proper build lights? No, it's just a bulb. Put all those away. There's my bow thing. Okay, that's not better yet. This can go over here though. Boots there. Over there. Too much stuff everywhere. Probably don't need to worry about dropping everything. It's 9:15 and I'm about to get swamped. Spear hunters for sale. Get rid of that there. Okay, done. Drink. And drink. And drink. Those, and then I might just eat a whole bunch of bacon. Because that sounds like a great way to start my horde night. Fill myself up on bacon. Make myself sleepy. Here we are. Don't think I've got any repair kits at the moment. I could make some, but I think what I'll do is I'll just switch out from the iron crossbow to the regular bow once the durability is low, or I'll grab one of the other crossbows. I feel like I timed everything quite nicely there. 21:39, I'm ready to go. Did all my things. My fuel's been made. That's a giant zombie bear. Please leave. Seriously, leave. You giant jerk. That's not what I want to see. That's not even part of the horde. Oh, come on. Ah. Yep, just a random zombie. Oof. I really hope I haven't underestimated this horde. And that I haven't massively boosted my game stage to a point where it's going to hurt. Three. 2. 1. Here they come. Hello? Hello? I hear you dying to my spikes. Where are you? Come on. Oh, dang it. Missed him. I don't need lights, I've got a head torch. Yeah, what's weird is that I'm not doing the mute timer on the bots, Nab. I'm actually doing the hide user on this channel thing, which should permaban them, but doesn't for some reason. No. Really? I wonder if I can get my number of zombie kills up to what I need to with the crossbow. Or am I going to miss too much? Yeah, the spikes really don't do a lot. Well, they do and they don't. Yeah, they pretty much don't. I think the spikes might need a durability increase to make them of any value. I might, though... I might look at what the durability of the metal spikes is compared to the wooden ones, and maybe up just the metal ones, leave the wooden ones, since they're really cheap. Like, you can make a lot of them. Maybe do some balance adjustment for the metal ones to make the metal ones worth your while for the effort they take. The problem is, if I make them too effective, then I don't need to do anything else. I can just make a big spike wall. I kind of like to find a balance where the metal spikes last a little bit into the night. Maybe more than just the first little run of 10 zombies. I do have some Molotovs, actually. Good point. Now, is it right-click to light them, or is it left-click to light them? Right-click. Ow! Ah! Dang it, that's the first time I've managed to do that. Ow! There we go. Ow, that hurts so much. Yeah, it's the second time I've been on fire today. Oddly enough, the less surprising time. Oh, gee. I was wondering what was popping through the floor. There's a zombie head. That is not good. That means they're very close to breaking through somewhere that might be problematic for me. I think. Really? Just didn't die? Oh, the durability on this is actually alright. It's so high level. Yep, this is more fun now that I can use this. Holy moly. Yep, that was definitely Molotov time. Yay, my skill in automatics has increased. So I've gone through almost 90 rounds. I think there might be military zombies in my base, like underneath. I don't think I can... I'm not sure if I can make mines. I don't think so. But I definitely want to make them when I can. I think soloing a horde when mines can be used to blow stuff up. Or even if I just can place explosive barrels that I then shoot and destroy at a time that suits me, like when there's a bunch of zombies around it. Oh, cop. It's lucky I didn't get hit by the vomit. They're still clipping in that one spot. I don't think so. Not sure that's going to do much against the zombie bear, but I guess whatever I can do is worthwhile doing. Get some more ammunition then, I guess. Dang it. I thought he was dead. There is not going to be any wall left. And yes, they are still clipping through that one bit. Oh dear. Thank you, Ravenhearst, for that horrid sound. Yeah! Ow! Oh dear. It's 1 a.m. This could be a problem. This could be quite the problem. There's a zombie bear underneath my house destroying stuff. Can I see any of the zombies in here? Oh, one did make it this far. Oh, the bear's still there. Yep. There's a bear in there and zombies as well. Oh, I killed the bear. Yeah. Okay, that's a good start because bears do a lot of block damage. Let's switch back to this. How many more kills do I need with it? Military training. Another... Ooh. Fair few. I might go around the back. Bit easier. Yep. Zombies with games and stories to tell. Open wide, the bear's inside. It's zombie school. Oh, come on. Spike's stealing my kills. Oh dear. This could be problematic. They are very close to getting on that ladder. Ow! Right, how many deaths, how many kills now do I need? Another 16. Alright, let's go get a different crossbow. In fact... do that. Before I run off. Ugh, that is a low quality crossbow. No! Through the hole. Ow! Her. Where's that vomit cop? What is that? Another 13 to go. Don't think I'm going to get there. I think this thing's going to run out of durability before I do. 12 to go. 11 to go, I think. 10. That wasn't a kill. Neither was that. Oh, neither was that. 9. Ow! Heard it. Thought that might have been cop vomit noise. Where is it? Where is that? Down to 8? 7. 7 to go. Should be 6. Oh wait, what am I doing? Track it. Then we can just see. Though I was having fun counting it out myself. So the counts have to be with the right tool. So I've got to kill the zombies with my crossbow. So the Molotov kills won't count. One more to go. Seriously. Some of these zombies. There we go. Now what does it want me to do? Kill them using the compound bow. Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm sounding like Capac when I set myself on fire using my own explosive device. That seems like a very Capac thing to do. $244. Hour and 15 minutes of this. I need to get up to like level 60 in bows before I can make the compound bow as well. Unless I've managed to find one or buy one from the trader. Yeah, I figure I may as well break this crossbow. It's not that useful to me. Be better off making my own one of it. Once I've unlocked the skill too. And I'm going to need the high bows level. That's why I'm just going to keep killing him with this and hope that my defenses down there hold. Yeah, I'm surprised I've had no birds. Just bears. And bobbing heads through concrete. I don't think there is a salvage option. Oh, no, you can scrap it. I don't know what you'd get for it, and I don't think it's very much. I'll scrap it when it's got, like, next to 0 durability, so if it gives me rubbish, it's fine. Good question. Have I got access to them here? They've clearly come in here at some point. Are any of them going to manage to get here if I stay here a little bit, though? You can combine them in the workbench, but a level 23 crossbow is so low level it's not worth it. Nope. Hey, I saw your feet. Get back here. Hello. Nah. Doesn't seem like it's a very good murder hole. I reckon I'm gonna find a compound bow before I can make one. Oh, there's a cop in there. That's not good. That's gonna be fun come morning, which is very, very close. Minutes. Then I will go down there and I will fire all of my 7.62 ammo at them to try and clear them out. Also, isn't the cat back yet? I mean, it is still early in the morning for him, but this was when we were supposed to be starting our Dune game, and he has not showed up. It was on time last week, so I was expecting it again. Shows what I know. I see your shadow. Come out. Oh, I almost made a big error there. They destroyed part of the ladder to get up here. I should probably take some pieces down with me. Well. Good morning, Horde. Yeah. Oh, I got some ammo as loot. That's nice. I heard you, zombie. I don't know where you are, but I heard you. I want all the loots first before they disappear. Oh, hello. What the? What the heck is going on here? How was that zombie stuck? Was it under the table or something? That was weird. Yes, the walls did not survive particularly well. Hmm. What the? Wait. Wait a second. I thought that's where he might have been. Well, the base held. Just. It makes me feel like I might be forced to do a base style similar to what I've done in the past with the whole up on stilts thing. But I want to try and avoid cheesing it. If I can. Yeah, one more. So what did I get? I got Batter Up Volume 5. I got some Survivor's Guide to... Yep. Got some paper. And I got a couple of drinks, some alcohol. And a few more 7.62 rounds, which wasn't too bad. A whole bunch of shotgun shells, which I probably won't use very much of. So, I guess I'm just going to keep going if Capac hasn't shown up. And I'll just keep playing. Until he does. If he does. Which means... I have a skill point available. That I might put into Master Chef. Because then I can craft stews of various type. And the stews are definitely worth my while. If I can grow the necessary vegetables for them. The other option, of course, would be mother load so that I can get more stuff from mining, but I think I'll do that next. I think I'll get the stews and things first so I can figure out what I need to grow. So, meat stew. Red meat stew requires red meat, mixed vegetables, butter, and boiled water, and a bowl. So I'm getting the butter. Vegetable stew requires mushrooms and potato. So what do I need for mixed vegetables? Mixed vegetables. Oh, everything. Okay. Maybe this becomes farming week. Switch out those. Because I actually quite like that rifle. And it's a good emergency weapon. Yeah, stews need it all, which, fair enough. The stews are the best food in this, so kind of makes sense. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Over here. Kind of feeling like I'll just do some quests and keep trying to get more goodies from our friendly trader lady. I mean, I also do want to build up the base, but I should go get more fuel. That's what I should do today. Regardless of anything else, I need to get more fuel. Because while I do have 1,000, I burned through that really fast. Tin Man, this is solo. Best food is the tuna gravy on toast. Not sure I agree with that. That sounds less than enticing. I might be able to sell that. I might be able to sell that. I'll bring those and I'll take that to the other base. And have I got my shovel? What did I do with my shovel? I think I shoved it in the... there. And what else do we need? Need to bring some food and water with me. I'll grab that. Which I'll drink one of, and then drink this, because I don't use the goldenrod tea much. And then some bacon. Yeah, I'd like to do more work on the barn, which should be okay because I left most of the materials for working on the barn at the barn. I can bring these with me since I made some more. Because even if I keep using this base as my Horde Night base, I think it'll be nice to move all of the construction stuff over to the new base. Does it make sense to only get one of the things that was used to make the thing? No. Does it make gameplay sense, as in balance sense? Maybe? I actually don't know. It might not. I genuinely don't know the answer to that. Maybe I'd dig up Stefan's treasure. Oh no, I just looked up pictures of tuna gravy on toast. That's nasty, and I grew up eating Backhill's versions of German dishes. Yeah, just the... Yeah, no. No thanks. I've had pancakes with tuna and cheese, which with a nice salty cheese actually is not so bad. Kind of works. But, yeah. Tuna gravy? I think I draw the line there.
Another stranger in need? I've got what you're looking for.
Just looked over my computer because it was making some funny noises. Which is not reassuring. I'll activate this fetch quest just so I have one.
Oh, this is a dangerous one. Try not to, get radiated.
Sell. I know I can get the dye out of these things, but I just can't. I'm not fussed. Cool. Do I have new stuff with you yet? Hunter mod schematic. Military armor schematic. Yeah, I think I should probably buy that. Let me just see if she's got any other books. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, why not?
Now that was a good deal. Trust me. I'm a doctor.
I was very happy when they finally gave Jen a voice that, you know, matched her. Military armor is slightly upgraded leather armor. Yeah. And I want to wear light armors, not heavy armors. I realize I am wearing some heavy armor at the moment, but that's just because I'm wearing the best of any piece that I can get. Once I can make my own leather armor comfortably, I'll just wear it. It's just I'm being cautious to not spend all my glue on one thing right now. I'm waiting till I can collect enough bones and whatnot that I can be a bit more fast and loose with how I use it. The funny thing, Eisen, is I bet I know better places to get your American barbecue style stuff than Capac does. Even though that's his type of food more than mine. But just because I'm more inclined to try new places.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Ah, there he is. I was wondering if you were going to show up.
Yeah, I had some issues.
Are they stream discussable or are they not?
Yeah. What's the point having an alarm clock app on your phone if the app crashes?
What? How does that even happen? Like, it's such a basic thing. How does that even happen?
I don't know, but I woke up to being later than I expected to be, and my phone saying, "Your alarm clock app has crashed."
Did you like download some dodgy one?
No, it's the
default
one. Yeah.
That's weird. Like, that's really weird.
I think my phone's getting old. I think I need a new one.
Yeah, but the alarm clock app shouldn't be unreliable enough to crash.
I don't know. Maybe they're taking lessons from the Microsoft School of Software Design.
Explain.
If it can blue screen of death, it will blue screen of death.
Oh, right. Well, I guess since Capac's here, I should probably start thinking about playing some Dune.
How's the zombieing going?
I'm digging for treasure. That thing that you always do.
It's one of those like quest ones, right? Or is it a map?
That was a map.
Yeah, could be something good.
It could be. That's why I'm digging for it.
I was thinking about trying to get one of those Nokia phones with the Matrix ones with the extending microphone bit.
Really?
Yeah, apparently they've made like an updated version of it,
Huh.
but I don't know if it has the actual like spring-loaded receiver in it like the modified ones did in the Matrix.
I see. That's a bit random, but I guess that's you, so that makes sense. Come on, give me the treasure. Unfortunately, my search area for the treasure is quite broad. Okay.
Because you don't have the treasure finding skills.
Nope. Because they're mostly a waste of time. Mostly. Also, because I've had a lot... Playing solo, there are a lot of things you need. So...
Yeah, that's true.
Spending all your points on treasure hunting, which, while useful, is not strictly necessary. T-Cross, that seems unlikely because that's where I started. Not quite, actually. It's near the southwest corner. I'll do it. And if that's the case, that's really lame.
Yeah, that is the kind of thing that...
I would expect, though.
Well, that'd be... Like, it's an easy sort of mistake to make in an update that would be readily noticeable.
It's also the sort of thing you could convince yourself of, even if it's not true.
Yeah, that too.
Because I'm in the southwest corner and there's no treasure. Like, RNG and human brains combined to do some interesting things.
I've been watching a few videos recently about the old, like the first generation Pokemon games.
Yeah.
And a bunch of like glitches and things that made it into those games that weren't readily apparent when I first played them back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
They were riddled with bugs and errors.
Yeah. I'm not frustrated by the mining because I need this clay for making my cobble anyway. So it's serving dual purposes. Whoops, I was not paying attention to my shovel. Oh well. On that unpleasant note, I have to go back to my base. I'll just make a thing.
Well, on that note...
Shall we play some Dune?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Ison asked if I know any decent burger and rib places. There's a lot of like American burger places around now. but
Some of them are not very good.
well, all of the ones that I've been to down in Sydney have been pretty reasonable, but because of the large Muslim population, they're all halal, so there's no bacon or like pork ribs. It's like, this would be perfect if there was some bacon on it as well.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna just ride this till I get to my, I should be able to remember that I need to get fuel.
But I don't want to have to BYOB my own bacon when I go to get a
BYO
burger.
bacon.
Yep. It fits into the acronym already.
It does indeed. Either way, things that are found in vanilla may not exist in Ravenhearst in terms of the treasure hunting mechanics, because Ravenhearst messes with stuff like that. And so, stuff found in vanilla often has no bearing on what happens here. It's true, I don't remember these things. That's why I thought I'd sign off from this standing over my oil pit, so that I can have a much higher chance of remembering why I was there.
I thought it was post-apocalyptic survival, not oil magnate.
The two aren't necessarily mutually exclusive.
Oh, I guess you need something to run this tiny toy bike of yours.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I need to mine some of the oil shale, because I'm in a little bit of dire straits in terms of how much fuel I've got. Need a bit more than I have.
Oh, jail for lumberjacks.
Oh, I love the stream delay on that. So, Kapak, TFE and I were talking. You were in this chat, but you didn't respond to any of it. We were going to try and play different factions this week to what we've played in the previous match.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which means, I believe you're going to play the Smugglers.
Uh-huh.
TFE is going to play the Harkonnen. And I will be Atreides.
Yeah, I can't remember who I played. Was I Harkonnen?
You were Harkonnen and in the
first
four-player
game.
one. Oh, no, you weren't. You were Atreides. Keep getting confused.
I was something, and then I was something.
Yeah. But we're also doing something different on this one, which is, as Kapak reminded me, Horde mode of sandworms. Man, my bike is slow. Which is why Fremen will be the AI, and will have a massive advantage over us.
Oh, no.
What? No.
I'm playing the Smugglers.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure they're the faction that has the hardest time with early game defense.
Yeah, but you can't defend against the worms.
No, but against raids and difficult AI, you need some defenses.
Yeah, only if the Fremen actually decide to attack you.
Or the raiders.
Yeah, but the Raiders don't have any extra strength.
Don't have extra strength, but they have extra numbers. And they always travel single file.
You're just trying to come up with excuses for losing already, aren't you? That's what's going on.
Oh, looks like you got a new friend in the chat.
Ah, dear.
I don't think that chatbot even plays Dune.
Alrighty, well, for those of you interested in watching some more PvP Dune shenanigans with Capac, myself, and TFE, head on over to twitch.tv/splitsy and twitch.tv/CapacAmaru. I'll be back tomorrow. After that, if this is getting too late in the day, I'll be back tomorrow with some more assertive combat modding in the morning, and then some more SnowRunner with Capac and Wasted in the afternoon. So there's all that and plenty more to come, and I will see you then. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Catch you next time.
No, YouTube, now would not be a good time to insert ads.
No, do it.